Okay, so let's discuss something about exercise. Exercise is pretty much different after the age of 40. Okay? And if you are a woman and you're over the age of 40, I am so sure you can agree with me on this topic. So, and I think that it's very important for us to discuss this because women over the age of 40 are a lot of women are looking for how can I exercise over the age of 40 while as I'm over the age of 40, how can I exercise and see results and stuff like that? Because we all know that the older you get, this is for men and women, but we're talking about women in this video. The older you get, the harder it is to lose weight. And, things start happening with your metabolism, things start happening with your endurance and your exercise tolerance and stuff like that. So the question now becomes, what can we do? How do we maximize our exercise so that it can actually work in our favor? Our exercise, our nutrition and stuff, so it can work in our favor over the age of 40, because it's different now, honestly. When you were in your 20s, if you were working out when you were in your 20s, you can tell, that you can eat whatever and exercise or not and still lose weight, right? But now that you're older, things are different. So there's some things that got to change. First of all, you have to know what's going on with your body after the age of 40, and then what now can you do to change it? Because it's hard. It really is. It's not easy after you've turned 40 to start losing weight. It gets harder. You've got to do a lot of different things and stuff, but you have to know what you're doing though, so that you're not wasting so much time, energy, and efforts and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to be discussing in this video today. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing to subscribe to my channel. It's only going to bless me. It's going to bless this channel and move it forward, okay? Because I am trying to grow this channel, because I truly believe that I have a good message to help women out there, especially older women who are over the age of 40, because I am over the age of 40 myself. So here's the thing. The holidays are here. They're already upon us. Thanksgiving is on Thursday. So we're going to be eating a lot. And even though some of us are going to be cooking and walking up and down and doing a lot of things, even though it seems like we're going to be physically busy, we're also going to be eating. And if we're not careful, we're going to be eating a lot more than we are moving. So then the calories are going to pack on, right? And then not only are the calories going to pack on, weight is going to pack on, and our waistlines are going to start getting bigger. And God forbid, we don't want to end the year like that and go and start a brand new year with a big waistline and stuff like that. So no, I'm here to help. Okay, let's discuss this. All right. So what are the type of changes that happen in a woman's body when she's over the age of 40? I'll tell you, your metabolism, like I mentioned earlier, is slower. It just is. We can't do anything to stop that from happening, because it is inevitable. It's going to happen. The thing is, what can we do, right? To slow it, to speed up your metabolism so it can catch up to the demands of what you actually want your body to do. So the thing is, your metabolism slows down because your muscle mass is decreasing. And honestly, when your muscle mass starts decreasing with age, your ability to burn calories that quickly plummets as well. Okay. What's another thing? Because first of all, that muscle burns fat. If you didn't know that, well, you know it now. Muscle burns fat, and it also burns calories as well. So the idea is to get muscle back into your body, to rebuild your muscle mass so that you can start burning more fat and you can start burning more calories, and so you can lose weight. Because what woman doesn't want to lose weight? Especially if you're overweight like me. Yeah, you do want to lose weight, okay? Because you have to. Your health, depends on it. And another change that happens in addition to slower metabolism is hormonal changes. When you're over the age of 40, your hormones are going to start doing one of these numbers, okay? So it's a matter, your estrogen, because women, in addition to estrogen, we do have testosterone, that much, not as high as men do for the most part. So the thing is, your estrogen and testosterone levels are going to start acting all funny. And that's what affects your endurance level and also your recovery level. Okay, so those are the two changes that happen. Let me just mention the third change that I want to mention is this. When it comes to your bone health or your joint health, flexibility and low impact movements are going to matter more than cardio. And we're going to get into that in a minute, okay? Because you're going to have to do those flexibility and low impact exercises. That's what's going to help you. It's going to bless your joint health. Now, let's talk about the importance of adaptations. And this is what I mean by adaptations. How you are going to change your exercise, your whole exercise routine. How are you going to change your exercise game now that you are over the age of 40? Number one, strength training. And I hear a lot of women saying things like, oh, I don't want to lift weights. I don't want to do resistance training because if I do, it's going to make me look manly. It is 2024. And I believe that at this point in the century, we've learned a lot better, right? Now we know better. Now we know more. Knowledge has increased. So we should know better. We should know that by now, women, if you are lifting weights and doing resistance training, that alone, if you're doing that alone, you are not going to get bulky or look masculine or have those pumped up masculine muscles. No, you're not going to get. There are other things that you have to do in order to look manly or muscular like men. But just strength training in and of itself is not going to make you look muscular or masculine, like a man. Okay, just get that. What it's going to do is it's going to help put muscle mass back into your body. Because remember, muscle burns fat. It burns calories too, but it burns fat for the most part. And you do want your body to burn fat. Okay, because fat burn comes with calorie burn. But you want to burn that fat. And in order to burn the fat, you're going to have to lift weights. Argue with your keyboard here at this point. You don't have to like what I'm saying, but you got to lift weights because you're over the age of 40. Those high impact cardio workouts and stuff, they're not for you anymore at this point. Now, listen, there are exceptions. I'm not talking about those women that fit into the exceptions that can do those high intensity workouts over the age of 40. I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about the regular woman on here that knows she has no business doing those high intensity workouts when her body cannot handle it, especially if you are new or, to exercising or you haven't exercised in years and you want to get back into exercising. Those high intensity workouts are not for you. Stay away from them. Low intensity or low impact workouts, cardio workouts are your best bet. You're going to, first of all, go to strength training. Then from strength training, you're going to mix in your cardio. The cardio you're going to mix in pretty much is, focusing on heart health, and it's moderate, low intensity to moderate intensity. I'm not going to be on here promoting high intensity. I am over the age of 40. I do some high intensity cardio simply because I've been working out for a very, very, very long time. So many years now. So my body can handle that, but I'm not going to even promote that on here because most of the women that, will listen to this video don't even do, high intensity cardio for the most part. So no, I'm not even going to promote that on here. Your low intensity to moderate intensity cardio just for your heart health. Okay. And that's going to be your focus when it comes to cardio. But your number one exercise routine should come from lifting weights, strength training, or use those resistance bands for resistance training. That's your number one go-to workout routine. Then the cardio, you can trickle that in there, okay? And then remember, flexibility, and mobility. What do those exercises look like? Your Pilates, your yoga, your stretching routines. You have to do those in order to maintain range of motion. You cannot be out here doing strength training, resistance training, weightlifting, and then doing some cardio and not do your flexibility training. You have to incorporate all these three areas. You are over the age of 40. You cannot skip not one of these areas that I've just mentioned. There are three main ones: strength training, cardio, and flexibility and mobility. You can't skip those. Sorry, you just can't. If you don't like doing them, you have to step out of your feelings. Okay, this is the area where I say, well, you just have to step above your feelings and do it anyway because it needs to be done. You cannot follow your feelings in this area. I don't want to do it because I don't feel like doing it. Oh, well, put your feelings to the corner and do it because your body is depending on it. Your health is depending on it. So you must. It is a must. I know they said you shouldn't say must, you shouldn't say should, but you know what? There comes a point in time in life where you're just going to have to say, I must do this and I should do this. If you don't like it, it is what it is. I cannot help you at this point. Okay. Now let's talk about some common mistakes that keep getting my hair cut and this thing. Some common mistakes that you should avoid as a woman over the age of 40 when it comes to exercise. Overtraining. Thou shalt not overtrain and these high impact routines because you put your body at risk for injury. And if you're over the age of 40, trust me, you do not have time to be nursing no injury. So how about we just prevent it from the get-go, right? Those high impact routines could, cause injury. So stay away from those unless that has been how you've been training most of your life. But if you're just entering into exercise for the first time, or you took so many years off of exercising, you're trying to get back in, no, you're not going to do those high impact workouts. You're not going to be overtraining either. You're not. Stick to a routine. We're going to talk about that a little later. Stick to the routines that help you to gradually build. You start slow and you just gradually build. Okay. Or you're ignoring. Another mistake that to avoid is ignoring recovery. What is a recovery? Rest, proper rest and proper sleep. Okay. And do not neglect your coordination and balance routines. And these come with your yoga, your Pilates, and your stretching. Do not neglect coordination because you are putting yourself at a higher risk of injury. All these three mistakes I've mentioned, they're non-negotiable. There's nothing you can do. You just have to do them. You cannot skip them in any way. You will be hurting your body. You'll think, oh, I'm working out and I'm doing it. I haven't skipped any workout routine, but you're skipping. You're stretching, your Pilates and your yoga. You're skipping your rest and your proper sleep. You're doing your body a disservice. Your body is going to break down. One day it'll pack up on you. So don't skip these things now. Package them nicely and put them together so that they can work in your favor. So the last point I'm trying to make here is this. Listen, you have to personalize your workouts. If you're not sure how to personalize your workouts, there are workouts that are on YouTube and some of them are free. Well, they are free. Okay. So get you some free workouts, put them together. Remember, strength training is something that you do have to prioritize. Okay. Prioritize the strength training. And then you do want to incorporate some cardio, incorporate your coordination exercises, which you get from your Pilates, your yoga, and your stretching. You have to personalize those, okay? And then base your intensity from your current fitness level, not your past fitness level, what you used to be. Oh, I used to be able to do XYZ. If you haven't kept up with that type of level from way back then you have to personalize your intensity based off of where you are currently. Currently, you are not, if you took a couple of months off, you cannot, and you want to come back in, you cannot start at where you were a couple of months ago. You have to start from here and gradually build. That's what I'm talking about. Another thing is your nutrition. That's the last point I want to make. Your nutrition. Ladies, you're over the age of 40 and you're considering working out, or you have been working out, you are going to prioritize protein. You want to put muscle mass back in to your body so that you can burn fat, and so that the fat can also burn calories. You have to prioritize your protein. Okay, and get your protein from different sources. Get your protein from meat, get your protein from vegetables, get your protein from maybe beans, maybe, but beans has a lot of carbs too. You want to reduce your carb intake, okay, and increase your protein intake. That will give you the maximum results when you are strength training and trying to rebuild muscle mass. Stop eating too many carbs, ladies. Yeah, I get it. Carbs taste delicious. I love eating carbs too, but it's hurting your results. Your results are to put muscle mass, lean muscle mass back into your body. You're going to prioritize your protein. Yeah, you need carbs. I get it. I'm not saying eliminate carbs. I'm saying reduce the amount of carbohydrates you're eating and increase your protein and put your fats in the middle somewhere, right? Okay, more to come on exercise. If you have any and hydration, you got to drink. You got to hydrate. Okay, that's just I had some lemon in my mineral water. I just had a little bit of mineral water left over, so I'm like, why not just finish it? But either which way, I'm just saying, hydrate. Drink lots of water, okay? If water tastes mundane to you, squeeze some fresh lemon in there. Put some cucumber slices in there, squeeze some lemon, put some fresh mint leaves in there, put it in the fridge overnight. Next morning, wake up, drink it. It tastes so refreshing, and it makes you drink a lot more water than you typically would, okay? Ladies, listen, I know you want to say something about this. I know you have a lot to say. Can we have this discussion in the comment section? Put your questions, your concerns, or your comments in the comment section. Let's talk about this as ladies, okay? And please remember to like this video, share it with people you truly believe would benefit from this content. And also, please do subscribe to my channel. I need to grow my channel so that the word can get out there. I truly believe that I'm bringing value to this YouTube space. So help me, ladies and gentlemen, too. Because I have some men following me also subscribe to my channel. Help me promote my channel. The way you can help me is by subscribing, okay, and sharing this video and liking this video. I have more content for you that I've already put out there and more to come. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.